Complete training is available on ITdvds.com. Now let's begin the training.
Now let's install VMware Server. I'm just going to double click on the folder I downloaded it to and double click on the installer. Click Run. And I'll just click Next on the splash screen. Select I accept the terms of the licensing agreement. Click Next. And I'm going to do a complete install, but let's take a look at the custom install so we can see what components we're installing. And up at the top here are the server components. These are the main components we need for VMware Server to function. The first component is actually called VMware Server, and it includes the tools needed to create and configure virtual machines, and also the local console to view and control the virtual machines. And notice down here we can install the VMware management interface now. That's because we have IIS installed, and this is the web server for managing virtual machines from a browser. So we can connect with a browser from another location and manage our virtual machines. Down here we have some client components, the VMware VMCOM scripting API, which is just a scripting tool that uses COM to manage the virtual machines remotely. We also have another API called the VM Perl scripting and a programming API. And we have one utility we're going to install called the VMware Disk Mount utility. So I'll go back, just select Complete, click Next. Here we can change where we want to install VMware Server to. I'm just going to install it to the C drive. If we wanted to install it to another drive, we could. Just click Change and select where you'd like to install it. I'll click Next. Here we have the option to disable auto run. It says your machine currently has CD-ROM auto run enabled. Auto run can have unexpected interactions with virtual machines, and that's because your virtual machines can have their virtual CD-ROM drive mapped to your machine's physical CD-ROM drive, and you can get unexpected interactions if the host system and all the other systems, all your other virtual machines, are mapped back to the same CD-ROM drive with auto run enabled. So I'm just going to leave this checked and disable auto run. Click Next, and I'll click Install to begin the installation. Now we're prompted to enter in our serial number, and you can get the serial number from the same place you downloaded VMware Server, and I'll show you real quick. And it's all free. Let's go to Products, Free Virtualization, scroll down, download VMware Server, and up here, register for your free serial number. You just click on it, fill out the appropriate information, and you'll get your serial number. Let's go ahead and enter it in, click Enter, and the installation is complete. I'll click Finish. One final thing I'd like to mention about installing VMware Server is that you should install it as the local administrator. You shouldn't log in under a domain account and install it. So this is actually explicitly said in the installation instructions.